quick tip is related to a conversation that I had, a networking conversation. And this is an accomplished small business owner who had grown her team. And she was telling me that she was super excited about the growth and this meant great things for her and her business. But she was having to have some conversations with her clients. She wanted to transfer some of her foundation clients to some of the new staff that she had hired. Now, frankly, this new staff had been working on these clients' accounts for several weeks and everything was going great. So the work wasn't in question. What was in question was this business owner thinking these were foundation clients. They've been very important to me, and I am afraid that they're going to have a problem with me handing off their work and their responsibility for their accounts to someone on my team. And so I, asked her what was she planning to say, and she's like, well, I'm going to tell him that, in order for me to grow my business, I, will need to make some changes and reassign their accounts. And in that moment, it occurred to me that while we are small business owners and we want to be successful, and frankly, we do want to do business with other business owners who are successful, at the end of the day, I care a lot less about that than I care about knowing that my accounts are, that my business is still well cared for and valuable. So we did some talking about that and came up with a couple different talk tracks that might resonate better with her clients around business continuity and more people knowing their business and being able to service them, more in a more timely fashion, and all of those sorts of benefits of handing their account off to one of her team members was really what we thought was going to drive the conversation. And so I would invite you to think about when you're thinking about messaging to a client, we think about it a lot in terms of sales, and we think a lot about it in terms of marketing, but I don't always think that we think about messaging in terms of retention. So think about what's going to matter to your client. Regardless of what the situation is, if you're giving them good news or maybe news that you're afraid isn't going to be such great news, always think about what will make them feel valued and feel heard and feel that you understand what's important to them, and that any change or communication or anything you're going to have with them really does have a benefit to them as well. So good luck. Let me know how you feel about this. Let me know if you have any experience with this. I'd love to hear some of the talk tracks maybe that you've used with clients where conversations needed to happen and you weren't entirely sure the best step to take.